So this is part 2 of episode 9 of Swaptail Godly. I had the last recording ended because I had to rejoin, so this is gonna be like part 2, and we're gonna continue off where we left off last time. We're gonna do insane hardcore to test if we can beat it with this amount of HP. Looks like this time we actually loaded in. We can just run through these mobs now. I'm pretty sure we can one-shot with the firebomb now. Yep, we indeed one-shot with the firebomb. So now I'm just gonna be using the firebomb now. Since burst damage is actually pretty good. As you can see, just like wipes out all the enemies in like 1 second. I'm pretty sure the firebomb is also pretty good for bosses. And as you can see, without that extra HP, it would have died. That's why it's important to have like a little, at least like extra HP, like so then you can actually survive one hit from the boss. Now since we took damage, we can just heal ourselves with the chain heal. I still prefer using the Phantom Flames because like they do more like if you pile up all the overtime damage, it's more than what Firebomb actually does. See, we've done more damage already to the Archmage with Phantom Flames than the Firebomb. And as you can see, we're also getting decent amount of EXP, so in around 4 runs we gain about like 1 level. So like 3 more runs after this, we should be able to hit level 74. After I get enough gold to max out this helmet, I'll be doing wave defense. I'll try to do wave defense, but I might continue grinding hardcore dungeons since they give a lot of loot, and they also give me gold. And as you can see, after I reset my skill points, we now 2-cycle again. There we go. And I'm pretty sure with that gold, we can spend it on our Guardian helmet and max it out. I'm gonna make another dungeon. I'm gonna sell all my stuff, all the stuff that I do not need, and then I'm gonna upgrade this Guardian helmet. And there we go, we maxed it out. So now we can now start saving our gold now. Now that we have a maxed helmet now, we can do much more DPS now. As you can see, that's a lot of damage. I just realized that the Guardian helmet almost has the same spell power as the Mage chest, which is kind of weird. And since we took damage, I'm gonna heal myself real quick. And then we're gonna go right back in. That's why bringing heal spells like Chain Heal, Universal Heal, well, Universal Heal isn't recommended. Chain Heal, Universal Heal are really good spells, but back in Desert Temple I didn't have any heal spells, so it was really hard for me to beat the dungeon without healing. And there we go. Ooh, we could almost two-shot it. If we had like a little bit more DPS, we would be able to kill it. And now, since this my Phantom Flames is on cooldown, we can just use the Firebomb to group all these mobs up, then one-shot them like that. As you slowly adapt to these like new attacks, you can dodge them pretty easily. As you can see, after like a few rounds of King's Castle, I understood how to like dodge the Archmage now, so I don't really need to worry about getting like bombarded with a bunch of lasers. When we get to Underworld, Blade Throw would be really handy since it's like a 2-tick spell and it's also really quick and does a lot of DPS. One of the best spells in King's Castle, actually. Now then, we are taking down the king now. And there we go, we beat it. And now that we have a maxed out set now, I'm just gonna keep grinding until we hit. I might do wave defense actually, so we can get to Nightmare. But at the same time, I want to grind like normal dungeons. Like when I hit level 74, I'll stop grinding normal dungeons and I'll start doing wave defense. So after 2 more dungeons, I'll be level 74, and then after when I hit level 74, I will do wave defense to hit level 75. Since it's one of the best, wave defense is like one of the best ways to level up now. Now that we do enough damage, we can just walk past enemies like it's nothing now. In my opinion, this spot is like the best spot because the Archmage, like there's like a big area for you to run around and like juke the Archmage. So I suggest going to that area that I just showed you to kill the Archmage, since it's like a wide area and you have lots of space to move around and dodge all of the Archmage's attacks. There we go. We got in the dual cutlasses and we've gotten barbaric mage armor, which we don't need. Now then, I'll be selling all the trash that I get, so this is gonna be our last dungeon before I just move on to grinding for wave defense. We may have disconnected again. Maybe not. Okay. Should I take that long to beat this dungeon since we can one-shot all the mobs and two-shot the bosses? And we're level 74 now, so we can now I'll be doing wave defense now after this. there we go. We finally got a mage helmet, which is better than our guardian helmet. I don't really, I don't really think I'm gonna be upgrading it since I already spent a lot upgrading my guardian helmet, so I'm just gonna be sticking. I'm just gonna be saving my gold until I hit Nightmare. Also, I didn't get to max out my weapon, so I'm gonna quickly max out my weapon before hopping into wave defense. As you can see, I only got it to like 359 upgrades out of 385. So after I sell the items in my inventory, I'll be able to have enough to max out this weapon. We have 1.2 million gold now, so this is enough to upgrade our max out our weapon. Almost 8,000 spell power, which is a lot. So now we're just gonna be grinding wave defense now. I like the King's Castle wave defense layout better because it's much smoother and much brighter on Desert Temple and Winter Outpost. And since we can one-shot mobs, I'll just make this quick by using the firebomb. Because the firebomb is really good for group gathering. And since we one-shot with firebomb, why not use it? Oh, we're really low actually, so I'll just be killing this group of mobs and then I'm gonna heal. We've it isn't really much of a problem that the Archmage is our first boss that we have to go against since we have like a big open space. So it's pretty easy to dodge if you have like a big open space. And the Archmage is dead. As you can see, wave defense, we already have 100k EXP. That's like one King's Castle dungeon already, and it's only been like 6 waves. And we're almost at 200k EXP already, and it's only been like 10 waves. We've gotten the Archmage again, which is fine, since we can easily just kill it. I'm gonna switch back to the scope, the Phantom Flames, since they do more DPS. We're already a quarter of the way from leveling up, and it's only been like 13 waves, so this is not going to take really that long. Hopefully we get a different boss this time. Never mind, we got same old Archmage. There we go. We defeated it. We also got a Beast Cleaver, or a Goblin Cleaver. And we're halfway from leveling up already, so that's good. And that's a lot of Hitmens. Hitmens catch up to you really quickly, so it's really important to say, like, have like a far distance away from them. To speed things up, I'll just use Firebomb. I'll use Firebomb for the enemies, and then I'll use Phantom Flames for the bosses. And now I switch back to Phantom Flames. We got the Archmage again. Now that the difficulty multiplier has increased by 25%, the Archmage has like 12.5 million HP now, which is not a problem since we can still 2-cycle. Now we'll switch back to Firebomb. Okay. There we go. 400k EXP. Now we just need 229, or should I say 249? Actually, no. 214k EXP to level up. So that wouldn't take that long. As you can see, just that one group of mobs just gave us 11k EXP. Compared to King's Castle, like doing the actual dungeon itself. There we go. Now we need less than 200k to level up now, so shouldn't take that long. I'm pretty sure about wave 35 we should be able to hit level 75. And there we go, we switch back to the Phantom Flames. There we go. Almost at 500k EXP now. So each wave gives us around like 20k EXP, since like the mobs, like there's like 2 groups of mobs every wave, plus the bosses every 5th wave. We are at wave 30 now. So far we haven't even gotten the king once, which is really weird. And the multiplier has also raised by 50%. So I'm guessing every 15 waves the multiplier raises by 25%. Well, we still beat it, and we got some dual cutlasses. We're also really close to leveling up, which is good. And that's not good. We're gonna have to switch back to the Phantom Flames if we want to one-shot again. Yeah, the Phantom Flames are much better since they actually one-shot the mobs. And we're really close to leveling up, so after we level up, I'll end this episode off here, and I'll be doing Nightmare next episode. That was a close one, we're at 2k HP. There we go, now we're at max HP again, so now we can just kill these mobs. And after this wave of mobs, I should be able to level up. There we go. After I kill this boss, I will end the episode off there, so... And of course, it's another Archmage. So that'll end the episode off here, guys. If you want to see episode 10, then I'll be uploading soon, so see you later.